Peace, wholeness, love, and light to the collective. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And boy, oh boy, how you guys holding up in this energy? There is so much transpiring within the ethers right now. Um, it's very electrifying. It's very cosmic. It's very telling as to what is about to happen. Okay. So, the reason why I'm coming on to do this video is because of dreams. Okay. My dreams. How are y'all dreams? How are you energetically? How is your emotions? How is your spirit? Okay. How are you handling these frequencies? How are you getting in tune with the frequencies that are currently coming in? Because they're affecting everyone differently and they are here to shift things within us and outside of us. Okay. So, yeah, shout out to Soul Tribe. I'm going to share a dream that I had last night because it wasn't a dream at all. Okay. So, for one, this was a reoccurring dream. I used to have a lot that I didn't fully understand what was going on. I don't even think I was spiritually conscious or aware when I used to have this dream. I used to probably just think it was because I played a lot of space video games, but essentially it was because I'm connected to the ethers. We all are, right? We all have our own unique special gifts, right? So, I had this dream, and the first thing that I can remember is everything being pitch black, everything being dark, and I'm just floating. And it felt like I was floating in a void, floating in space, floating in water. Then I started to see these orbs, circles, planets form. They were all gray. They had no life. They looked like they were deactivated. Cosmic celestial objects. And I started to hone in on one of the planets or the orbs. As I did this, I started to see little small bubbles, orbs, circles of energy that were entering in this planet or cell. I still don't quite know. It's multidimensional, but essentially this energy was entering into this planet, this orb, this energy ball. And as it entered, it was this light blue with a hint of green electricity that was spark. Okay. So it was spark and then it would die. Okay. Then more energy would come in and then it would be an even bigger blue, green spark. And then it will get a little bit bigger and then it will go back normal. Now it did this 3 times. It did 3 waves. As a third wave came in, it sent this electrical current throughout the whole orb, and the orb turned on. Okay. The planet, the DNA molecule, turned on. As it did that, it sent this electrical current to connect with all of the other spheres around it. And they all had this bluish green energy that synced all of them. I want to say it was about seven orbs that were all there, and they were all connected. And I did like a panoramic view. I could see all of them. I did a 360 view, and they were all activated and turned on with this blue green energy. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm very conscious, I'm very aware. It's as if I'm monitoring this energy, monitoring these orbs to make sure that they get turned on. Okay, so I'm literally flying to each orb, like I'm jumping to each planet. And in the past, when I had this dream, all of the orbs, all of the planets were red. This time they were blue, light blue with a little bit of green, like teal. And at that point, I realized, okay, this is a dream because I had this dream before. And soon as I had that realization, this big black shadowy hand came and disconnected one of the orbs from the link, and it started to fall like a satellite. As it started to fall, I immediately reached for it, and I got like in front of it, and I'm trying to hold it up to keep the link connected, but it's heavy. So as I'm trying to lift it up, I'm falling with it. Okay. So as I fall, boom, I open up my eyes and I'm in the classroom. I see at least 40 other people there with me. I'm just looking around like, okay, I'm in a classroom. I get up, I walk around, I have a seat. The teacher approaches me and she hands me a paper. As she's handing me a paper, it's a student in front of her looking back like, Diamond, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just observing, right? The teacher is talking, but it literally sounds like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. Cause I don't know. It felt like Inception, like I was in a dream within a dream, but that first dream was not a dream. I was fully conscious. I was fully aware. I was in a whole nother dimension. Now, like I said, this could be space. This could be water. I also feel like this was me in the cellular structure of my body or people's body in DNA, because it felt like there was DNA being activated. Okay. Then I fell trying to uphold this other part of the molecule. It was so trippy. It was so strange, but it felt so real. Okay. So yeah, I fell down into the classroom. And it's giving me like past life. This is like some past life stuff. And then so I'm like, okay, what am I doing in this classroom? Why am I here? So I get up to leave the classroom. I turn, I exit out. And when I open up the door, it's a big auditorium. Now, with this auditorium, I'm probably like in the fourth or the third row to the front, and I could see like it's like a performance getting ready to start. And I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I at this concert? Like, my ears are ringing. And I just remember people like, yeah, we're getting ready to go. We got the upgrade. We got the upgrade. That's the kitty cat, y'all. Y'all know we've been talking about this This kitty cat that's been outside finally got her up to par, and she's in the house now. So come here, kitty. Let's show the people they've been asking about you. They've been wanting to see the kitty cat. Kitty cat. Here's the kitty. Look at her eyes. She has like these green, yellow, gold eyes. She is so cute. She is just the cutest little kitten. Say hi. Yeah. So anyway, so if y'all hear that little bell, that's just Nova. Her name is Nova or Luna. Still trying to decide. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, going to the auditorium. As I'm in the auditorium, it's like a group, it's like 5 girls, they all get up, they trying to leave. Cause they're like, yeah, we don't need to be here. And I'm like, yeah, like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't want to be here. Like, so I get up, and as I'm trying to leave, one of the main performers is like, Diamond, you can't go. Like, you got to stay for the show. You're a part of the show. You can't get up and go. And they literally hold me, and I'm kind of like moving to get up to leave. And with that, like, struggling energy, I wake up. Immediately, soon as I wake up, I'm just embracing that I had this dream. Now, for a minute, I can only remember the last part because it was like 3 dreams in one. So I'm sitting up there and remembering my dream. Like, why did I have a dream about me being in an auditorium? And it was like I was with conscious teachers, spiritual leaders. It was kind of like we were at the Apollo, and they were getting ready to perform. But it was like a concert. It was so strange. But I'm just like, okay, like there's some type of show that's about to get ready to happen that we're getting prepared for, that we're getting ready to witness. Okay. Then spirit, I'm like, okay, so that's my dream. Cause I couldn't remember the first 2 dreams when I woke up. So then spirit break, boom, dropped me down to my other dream. I'm like, oh yeah, I did have a dream. I was in the classroom. Like, and this is the second night I had a dream that I was in a classroom. I had a dream yesterday. I can't even get into because that dream, that one isn't for everyone. But this one is for the collective. AKA while I was in the classroom with 40 people. It was Soul Tribe. It was the Chosen Ones. It was the 144. We're all in this class together. We're all in this spiritual lesson together. We're all here to gain a sense of knowledge and wisdom to help us on this journey at this time. So continue to thrive in your mission, on your lesson, whatever it is, because there's something that you're supposed to be doing that's going to help you and your soul tribe around you. So continue on with whatever it is that you're doing. Because we are activated. And I say that because that's when spirit dropped me into my first dream. And I was like, that's when I had a huge epiphany. I was like, whoa, this whole 3-eye atlas energy is here. And the sun, we just had another corona mass ejection, another CME. The Schumann resonance has been spiking, all white. So there is some energy, some upgrade energy that is here. And it's pretty much like there is nothing that anyone can do about it, because we incarnated for these times to be enlightened during these times. And that's kind of why I wore my like safari, like my Steve Irwin stuff, because we're on an adventure. We're on a wildlife adventure, and we're going to continue to experience things like this week. I advise everyone to write down your dreams. Be mindful of your dreams. Be mindful of your energy. Be mindful of other people's energy, as the veil is extremely thin. I really want to say the veil is already lifted. It's already done. As these energies are pouring in, we are activated. The convergence, the spiritual convergence already happened. Okay. And there's been this igniting within our DNA, this igniting within the cosmos, this igniting within the water that is being unified throughout the galaxy, unified throughout our universe. Okay. As we come into unify, right? And this is happening on multi dimensions, multi levels, macrocosm, macro, micro, inner, outer, up, down, left, right, in the dark, in the light, masculine, feminine. Is happening on every level, and it has already happened. Okay. So a lot of us are going to be getting a lot of spiritual upgrades. Mark my words. In a week, everyone gifts will be enhanced. Everyone's senses will be enhanced. Everyone memories there will be old memories unlocked from ancient past lifetimes, from ancient codes within the DNA are being unlocked and restored. We have already instilled the keys to unlock these doors within each and every last one of you, aka the 144, the 9 ether beings, because we are that ether. We are etheric. We are the cosmos. We are the star seeds. We are stardust. Okay. And that star seed is also attributed to that water. So we're going to be going through a lot of emotional shifts. This is where it's best to ground yourself. This is where it's best to work out, best to get into your creativity, do things to help release this energy in healthy ways, as it will be very cosmic. Okay. A lot of kundalini energy, and you have to know how to alchemize that energy for your highest good, because this energy is going to come in like a tidal wave. It's going to come in like a tsunami. It's going to come in like a hurricane. And it's here to stir up things. It's here to stir up emotions. If you aren't in tune with who you are going to feel this energy. Okay. So that's kind of like the first part of the dream, is that there's things that are being activated within us, within our DNA, as these light codes, these neutrinos. Shout out to B-Dale. It's this like gamma ray, this hidden radiation, these hidden light codes that are being poured in, and they are penetrating the atmosphere. They're penetrating the Van Allen belt. They're penetrating the firmament. As the sun flares go off, is cracking the firmament. And that's also opening up our hearts, opening up our minds, opening up our crowns on so many levels. Okay. And as certain things fall, we have to let them go. As certain things release, we have to surrender. Okay. There's going to be a new wave of consciousness, a new wave of enlightenment, a new wave of leaders, and a new sense of legends, right? And legends are stories, are prophecies, are gifts from the mystics that deep dive within their subconscious to retrieve wisdom from the divine. A lot of these legends will be revealed. And there's also going to be a sense of new legends that rise at this time. We are already seeing them. And this isn't a sense of people who operate out of malice or ill intent. These are the true chosen star seeds that will begin to shine their light brighter than ever. And it will also blind those who can't see and who aren't able to see. as these frequencies and these energies aren't meant for everyone. It's meant for the chosen. It's meant for whoever is ready for this journey. It's meant for whoever is open to the energy, who's been doing the work, and who is leveling up. Okay. Whew. It's so much coming in. But we are ready. And it is already here. There's going to be a lot of more weather modification, a lot of more things happening with the atmosphere as these energies and frequencies come in. There is this spiritual battle, this spiritual warfare between ancient intelligence and artificial intelligence. Okay. And we have chosen a side already, and we chose the light. We chose the highest light, source, creator. Okay. And with that, there's a lot of illusions that are being exposed as we shine our light on the dark. We shine our light in the darkness. We shine in the darkness. This is why we came down here, to shine our light in the midst of these dark ages, these dark times, these dark periods, to help guide ourselves out and guide others at this time. Okay. So we're really tapping into a spiritual remembrance. There will be a lot of light codes, a lot of activations, a lot of emotions, a lot of energy. If you cannot sleep, do your, y'all hear the crow. If you cannot sleep, do your best to get in tune with relaxing frequencies. As this will be a very highly charged electromagnetic time. Okay. Also, if you're feeling tired, relaxing that energy, because you are already integrating these changes. Okay. If you're feeling charged up, the integration is complete. Okay. So yes, that's what 2222 on the clock. That is my message for the collective. I hope everyone out there is just operating from their light, operating from love, operating from peace and harmony and wholeness. Remember to protect your energy, protect your crown, as there are a lot of false evidence appearing real. So going to be a lot of fear mongering. It's going to be a lot of chaos for things to be restored into divine order. Okay. So yes. And please, 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 if y'all having interesting dreams, let me know down in the comments, because I've talked to a lot of Soul Tribe members. Everyone is having interesting dreams, strange dreams. Their energy, they could feel something, they don't know what it is. They're in their wake state, they're seeing things. They're in their sleep state, they're seeing things. Their spiritual consciousness is transferring in and out of different dimensions, and they're seeing different realities. Okay. So this is why, if you're trying to get even more tapped in, I suggest you go to my website, newdiamonds.net, and book that spiritual ascension class. We're going to be really deep diving in on that this strong in November 2nd. What a perfect time. What a divine time to be alive, you guys. But if you guys are feeling these energies and want to share some dreams, share some energy that you have been feeling, please do so in the comments, as this is a collective thing. This is the collective spiritual convergence, as we all form that Voltron, as we all come together spiritually. Okay. And our energies are all being synced and linked right now. Like the star links, satellites that are falling out. We are the true star links linking up. Okay, we are the true satellites. We are the true stars. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Please let me know what you think of this video down in the comments. And yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.